Ever felt like you're the only soldier in a seemingly endless war with the world lined up against you? Imagine, if you will, the feeling of standing alone on a vast battlefield. The air is thick with tension, and all around you the world seems to be against you. It's as if you're a solitary soldier, the last one standing in a war that seems to have no end in sight. This feeling, this sense of solitude and adversity, is something that many of us experience at some point in our lives. It's an unseen battle, a struggle that often goes unnoticed by others, yet it's a fight that feels all too real for the one living it. Perhaps it's during times of personal strife, when life's challenges seem insurmountable, that this feeling of isolation and opposition is most profound. Or maybe it's during periods of transition, when the familiar fades away and the unknown looms large, that we feel most like a lone soldier in a vast and intimidating battlefield. But here's the thing, this feeling, this unseen battle, is a universal experience. It's part of the human condition, an integral part of our collective narrative. Think about it, each of us, in our own way, is a soldier in an ongoing war. We all have our own battles to fight, our own challenges to overcome. And while the specifics may differ, the underlying experience of struggle and resilience is something that unites us all. It's important to remember, though, that every soldier has their own story. Each of us has our own unique journey, our own set of experiences that have shaped us into the people we are today. And while these stories may be marked by hardship and adversity, they're also testament to our inherent strength and resilience. So the next time you feel like you're the only soldier in an endless war, remember that you're not alone. You're part of a vast army, each member fighting their own unseen battles, each soldier with their own story to tell. But remember, every soldier has a story, and each of these stories is a testament to resilience and survival. Now let's delve into some personal stories of people who have felt alone or against the world. Our first tale comes from a young woman named Emily. Having recently graduated from a small-town university, she moved to the sprawling metropolis of London for work. She found herself amidst the hustle and bustle of a city that never sleeps, a stark contrast to the tranquil rhythm of her hometown. Emily was living her dream, yet she felt an overwhelming sense of loneliness. The city was teeming with people, but she felt like an island in the middle of a vast ocean. She yearned for familiar faces, for the comfort of her old haunts. Yes, she was surrounded by millions, yet she felt like it was her against the world. Our second tale is about a man named John. John was in his 50s, a loving father of 3 and a doting husband. But beneath the surface, he harbored feelings of isolation. He felt alone in his own home, his own family. His children were grown, engrossed in their own lives, and his relationship with his wife had become more of a routine than a romance. He was the pillar of his family, yet he felt like he was crumbling from within. He was surrounded by his loved ones, yet he felt like it was him against the world. Emily and John's experiences may seem different on the surface, but they share a common thread. A feeling of isolation, a sense of being alone, even in the midst of a crowd, a feeling of being against the world. It's a battle that many of us fight in silence, a battle that is often unseen and unspoken. These stories remind us that feelings of loneliness or being against the world are not uncommon and that they do not define us. So, how do we navigate these feelings of loneliness or feeling against the world? At times it may seem like you're navigating through a dense fog with no compass. But rest assured, you're not alone. It's a universal experience, and there are ways to steer the ship back to calm waters. First up, it's crucial to remember that it's all right to lean on your support system. We all have our own group of cheerleaders, whether it's friends, family, or even a trusted mentor. They can provide a listening ear, a comforting word, or sometimes just the comforting silence of shared companionship. Next, immerse yourself in activities that bring you joy. It could be anything from painting, hiking, cooking, or even just taking a leisurely walk in the park. These activities serve a dual purpose. They not only distract you from the overwhelming emotions, but also provide a sense of accomplishment and happiness. But what if these feelings persist? Well, it's essential to remember that seeking professional help is not a sign of weakness. It's a testament to your strength and your will to overcome the odds. Therapists and counselors are trained to help you navigate through these complex emotions and equip you with tools to manage them effectively. Remember, it's okay to ask for help. In fact, it's one of the bravest things you can do. But what happens when we overcome these feelings? What's on the other side? In the face of adversity, we often find our true strengths. Overcoming feelings of loneliness or the sensation of battling the world solo can lead to profound personal growth. It's like emerging from a cocoon, stronger and more resilient. You'll find that you've not only survived the storm, but also learned how to dance in the rain. This journey of self-discovery, as tumultuous as it may be, paves the way for a better understanding of oneself. It's in these moments of solitude and struggle that we truly get to know who we are. We learn to appreciate our own company, understand our desires, our fears, and our dreams. We come to realize that we are our own best friend and worst enemy. It's a revelation that brings a newfound sense of self-confidence, self-acceptance, and self-love. Furthermore, this resilience we develop is not just for the battles of today, but for the challenges of tomorrow. We become like a well-tempered blade, forged in the fires of hardship, ready to face whatever life may throw at us. So yes, there's a light at the end of the tunnel, a beacon of hope guiding us through our darkest hours. It's a light that represents personal growth, self-understanding, and resilience. So next time you feel like it's you against the world, remember, you're not alone, and this too shall pass. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.